Hello.
Hello.
And what is your name?
Jatan. Horn.
And what is your relationship with me?
I'm your mother.
Where are you from, or what neighborhood are you from?
I am from? What do you mean from? Where I currently live or where I grew up?
All of the above.
Well, no, I currently live in Chatham.
Okay.
Yes. But I grew up on 47 in Ellis.
How long have you lived in Chicago?
All of my life.
And how old are you?
It's not going to happen.
Okay. What role do you play in your community?
I live in my community. I shop in my community.
So you
I pray for my community. I call the police for my community. I call the police for my community.
What is your definition of community?
Well, it's an area where you have common people who live in a common area, who shop in common places, and they have common things.
How have been you impacted by your community?
How have I been impacted by my community? Well, I haven't.
Why not?
Because my community doesn't define me. It's just where I live.
How would your life been different if you lived in a different town or city?
Well, you still have to be cautious. So I would be less cautious, but still cautious. I would still shop at the stores. I still shop at the stores near me now. I think if you live in a different community, a better community, you feel better if it looks better.
If you could change anything about your community, what would it be and why?
If I could change anything about my community, what would it be? Well, actually, it would be the number of people who stand outside and sell drugs. It would be more cameras to catch more crimes at real time. It would be to stop taxing people 7 cents a bag. It would be to get the people off the corner where the currency exchanges are. It would be to monitor more the bus stops where the crimes are. It would be to put some cover these potholes a little bit better. It would be to stop getting people to get free phones outside stores. Yeah, that.
How do you think your community is viewed by others and why?
My community is viewed to be one of the worst communities on the south side of Chicago because of the numerous shooting occurrences, the numerous bodies that are laying on the ground, the increase in drug transaction, and the continuous fights you just see break out, the continuous scene of guns fall out of people's pockets, and the drive-bys. Lately, we've had a whole bunch of drive-bys, one after another, which probably are connected.
If you think this view is wrong or unfair, is there any way you can change your community by how it's viewed?
Okay, it's not wrong and it's not unfair. It's true.
Would you like to change anything of how it's viewed?
It's true. I'm not going to change what's not true. They have to change the community so that the perspective could change. But right now, nothing's changing.
All cities have to deal with issues like violence. So how does violence in Chicago compare to other major cities?
Well, violence in Chicago in comparison to, I guess it depends on what cities you're comparing it to. If you're comparing it to cities that have very little violence, then it would be one of the most notorious cities for violence. There is high crime and it is getting more rampant.
What are 3 top issues or concerns that you would like to address?
3 issues I would like to address. Well, again, the amount of drug transaction that occurs daily on the street, the numerous buildings that are boarded up, and I would like to add more cameras for more real-time interaction for crime.
If you were in charge of the media, what would you show? What would you do to change the perception of how people view you or your community?
I wouldn't. It's true. It's true. Truth is truth. You can't change the media. I mean, true enough, the media will show the most violent situations. Sometimes they don't even get all the violent situations. So the media is just the media. It's going to show what's going on.
How do you see Chicago in the future, good or bad?
Well, Chicago is going to continuously change up and down. So Chicago has always been just known for the gangster mentality. It's not going to change. It's not going to change at all. So,
Is there any questions I didn't ask you that you would like for other people in your community or other people in general to ask?
well, you didn't ask anything about the spiritual aspect of our community. I mean, sometimes you do see some of the churches come out and they pray for the homeless. They pray for the individuals they see here and there. So, probably could ask some spiritual questions like, are you ever aware of any organizations that come out and pray for the neighborhood? Something like that.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I forgot about that.